Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Roberts. We begin with breaking news out of the Northwest Territories. Fire authorities say the end is in sight for the fire threatening Fort Simpson. Rain over the last 24 hours has been an immense help to firefighters, who now expect to have the fire mopped up in about a week if all goes well. But it will still take more time to prepare the village so that residents can return. Fort Simpson Mayor Les Wright says he's expecting it'll be another 10 to 12 days before people can go home. These are photos that were taken this afternoon in Fort Simpson. They show the current conditions and some of the areas around Fort Simpson affected by this fire. NWT Fire says between 16 and 25 millimeters of rain fell over the past 24 hours. Fort Simpson is still under an evacuation order, though. Just north, Wrigley is also under an evacuation order. The fire did not grow closer to the community and remains 12 kilometers away. NWT Fire says winds are drying out potential fire fuel, however, and the fire remains dangerous. It says rain has not been predicted for the next few days. The federal government gave an update on the wildfire situation across the country today. It says this season remains challenging, but it has not reached the scale seen in 2025. And it says 2026 has been manageable so far, mostly thanks to significant rain across Western Canada.
As of today, Canada's had 3,127 wildfires so far this year. There are currently 796 active wildfires, including 60 that are out of control.
A pair of fires in BC near the community of Boston Bar have destroyed several buildings and forced evacuations for hundreds of properties. As we mentioned earlier, crews continue to battle that wildfire in Fort Simpson that forced hundreds out of the community since June 28th. And on the East Coast, all of Newfoundland and Labrador is now under a fire ban from wildfires burning in Labrador. Investigators have revealed new details about a plane crash in June that killed 3 during a wildfire operation in the NWT. A Turbo Commander 690 operated by Buffalo Airways came apart mid-flight outside Fort Simpson. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada has yet to recover some missing parts from the plane. Sarah St. Pierre reports.
It's been 2 weeks since 3 people lost their lives in a plane crash during firefighting operations. They were working on suppressing a wildfire discovered the same day in the Martin Hills area just outside of Fort Simpson. It was providing tactical support to a water bomber. Investigators first reached the site 2 days after the crash. An aerial search for the missing components on June 27th failed to retrieve them. The Transportation Safety Board's investigators were among those who had to evacuate Fort Simpson, so the search for the missing wing, vertical stabilizer, and horizontal stabilizer has stalled until they can safely return to the area. Once everything has been recovered, the TSB will start its analysis of what led the plane to come apart midair. The plane was a Turbo Commander 690 operated by Buffalo Airways. A review of its technical and maintenance records is currently underway. Here's what the investigators know so far. The plane was flying for about 2 hours and 30 minutes when it crashed. The breakup started to happen as it made its third orbit around the wildfire. NWT Fire confirmed Wednesday that 2 of the people who died in the crash were Ryan Beck and Olivier Lamy, wildfire fighters aboard the flight. The third person's name has not yet been confirmed. The TSB says it's developing a plan to recover the missing parts of the aircraft once the area is safe to return to and evacuations are lifted. Sarah St. Pierre, CBC News, Yellowknife.
As you just heard from Sarah, we now know the names of 2 of the people killed in that crash. They are Olivier Lamy and Ryan Beck. NWT Fire described Beck and Lamy as joyful, hardworking people who loved their jobs, families, and being in the bush. Ben McGregor was Ryan Beck's close friend. He shares some of his memories of Beck.
He was really funny and nice. Yeah, he was a good person. We met in high school. I was in like the 10th grade. He was a year below me. And I met him through his cousin, Taylor Beck. And we kind of didn't like each other at first. I skateboarded and he scootered. So there was natural tension there. But we were both at the skate park all the time. And eventually we just spent enough time and became were friends at a certain point along the way. He had a pretty loud personality, I think. I don't think he would say that, but to me, he did. He was always like completely himself, and he wasn't really afraid to be himself, which I really admired. He had a very calming presence. Like he put people at ease. Last year, he told me he was training to become an air attack officer, and he was really excited about it. He would always send me videos from the plane or the helicopter of the whatever he was doing. He really liked it, and he was proud of it. And whenever I did see him, he would have something to show me, just on his phone, of his work and what he was up to, and his friends at work too. He loved being in the outdoors, and we went camping a lot. And it kind of seemed like it went a little hand in hand, because that job, you're often out and sort of camping while working. And he loved the outdoors, and I guess having a job that's a part of that was fulfilling to him. I'm glad he's being remembered.
That was Ben McGregor remembering his friend Ryan Beck. Beck was killed during firefighting operations near Fort Simpson on June 24th. An NWT Supreme Court justice is considering arguments on whether to intervene on the suspension of a union member who works for the territorial government. Luke Carroll explains.
A man who was suspended from his union is challenging the decision in Supreme Court. The dispute is between Jacques Roberge and the Union of Northern Workers, or UNW. Roberge is a former Local 10 UNW president. The reason for his suspension is unclear.
I will not go in further detail. I'll be very happy to talk further on that once the decision is released.
The UNW also won't say why he was suspended, citing confidentiality. But what's known is there was a complaint about Roberge filed by the UNW president. An investigation was conducted, and Roberge was suspended from union activities for 5 years. Roberge alleges that the investigation included bias and didn't take into account his language rights, French being his first language. But a part of the debate in court was whether the judge actually has jurisdiction to rule on this. And that depends on whether the union is deemed what's called a public entity or not. Roberge's lawyer argues there is a public dimension to this case because the union represents public service workers. Whereas the UNW's lawyer says this is a private organization that exercised its internal disciplinary process. It's unclear when the Supreme Court justice will issue her final decision. Luke Carroll, CBC News, Yellowknife.
A new report this week has found many issues in the Yukon education system. We first brought you that story yesterday on Northbeat. Now, among those issues are political interference, confusing organization structure, and a lack of transparency. The executive director of the Yukon First Nations Education Directorate is calling on the territorial government to take action.
I think overarching all of this is the importance of our children. It's easy to say that there's political influences, ministry needs to be divided, all of those pieces. And I don't want to get into let's write another report on this, let's do another study on this. I'd like to see some immediate changes for the children.
Bennett says the report's findings didn't surprise her. Her organization has flagged the same issues in the education system for some time. Bennett says she feels optimistic this report can start to address these problems. She hopes the Yukon government prioritizes recommendations that will directly impact operations in schools. Bennett has called on Yukon Education Minister Scott Kent to be the one who finally makes a change, and she says she will be the one to hold him accountable if she doesn't see progress. Yukon Education Minister Scott Kent is also being called on to act in Dawson City. An MLA says the town's school is struggling to hire a new shop teacher because of staffing cuts. The Roberts Service School's longtime trades program teacher is retiring, and the MLA for the region, Brent McDonald, says it's been hard to find a replacement because it's now a part-time position. McDonald wants the education department to keep it a full-time position. Otherwise, he says the school risks not having a shop class at all, and he says the impact of that would be felt far beyond Dawson City.
It pays dividends in the end. People have higher wages when they get out into the working world. They're more capable. They're more engaged in life and learning skills. And the territory, the country, the whole world, they need more tradespeople. That's what keep things operating in the whole territory. And risking losing that is really, really disappointing.
McDonald has written to Yukon's education minister. Scott Kent says the issue is top of mind, and he acknowledges the hiring struggle.
Officials from education are working with officials from TH right now to try to come to some sort of a solution around that. So there is a 0.5 position, but my understanding is that some of the candidates that have come forward, and it's difficult to recruit sometimes in communities, especially for a 0.5 position, they'd be looking for full time.
McDonald also says Roberts Service School needs full-time learning assistants and resource room teacher positions. Preparations are underway for the Folk on the Rocks Music Festival in Yellowknife. It's happening from July 17th to 19th, and this year there's an extra task: developing a safety plan for the festival's neighbors. A temporary transitional housing facility is now beside the festival's site. The CBC's Saloni Bugra reports.
As you can see behind me, preparations are underway for this year's Folk on the Rocks. But this year, attendees will have to be mindful. Next door is a temporary transitional housing facility with 24 people living in it. Housing NWT says it's been developing a safety plan for residents in the facility, which moved next to the Folk on the Rocks site last year. The government says even though public drinking is illegal in the territory, this area next to the housing facility is often used for tailgating during the festival and can involve substance use. Safety measures for residents in the facility include restricting site access and coordination with city officials and the RCMP. The Yellowknife Women's Society runs the facility and says it can't provide details on measures it's taking to keep residents safe. The executive director of Folk on the Rocks says the safety measures will mean some changes this year. She said attendees can expect limited parking and should consider alternative transportation, such as carpool or bus. The government and organizers are also asking festival goers to be more respectful towards residents. The RCMP will be present on site throughout the weekend, patrolling roads and highway in the area. Saloni Bugra, CBC News, Yellowknife.
Nunavut Dungavik Incorporated leaders are sounding the alarm about reports of racism at Iqaluit's boarding home. Medical patients have raised multiple concerns about staff conduct at the Sailiavik boarding home. NTVI's vice president says he's heard those complaints. He says the lack of Inuit staff and interpreters often leaves patients without support.
Keeping Inuit informed has to be the main thing they do, especially inside the airports. They should be visible and written in Inuktitut, or for the driver who are picking up patients to be inside the terminal holding up signs in Inuktitut.
Ingaut says the reports of racism work both ways, from staff and patients. Nunavut's health minister says her department does put focus on cultural competency training.
We always encourage anybody who's working with Inuit to be culturally competent and to practice cultural safety and to learn as much Inuktitut as they can.
Brewster says medical travelers now have access to a new guidebook to seek further help. Firefighters are now turning to sand and ocean water to douse a fire at Rankin Inlet's landfill. This is what the fire looked like earlier this afternoon. It first started Saturday night. It was later put out, but it reignited a day later. Rankin Inlet Fire Chief Mark Wyatt says there's no continuous water supply near the dump, so they've had to use other methods to smother the flames. Wyatt says they've made good progress, but he's worried about the smoke that's drifting into town.
My fiance, for example, has asthma, and she went outside this morning and she was like, my God, the air is way worse than it was before. She could barely breathe. So people that are prone to breathing issues and that sort of thing, they're going to be affected an awful lot more.
A smoke advisory remains in place. Wyatt encourages people with breathing complications to stay indoors or wear a mask. He expects the fire to be extinguished in the next few days. Traffic is flowing across the Peel River again at this hour. The ferry has been out of service for 6 days after a cable snapped due to high water levels. But crews were able to make repairs today and vehicles are now being allowed across. It's welcome news for communities north of the river as supplies haven't been able to get through and hotels on both sides have been inundated by stranded travelers. There is quite a bottleneck of traffic, though. It could be a few days before everyone will be able to continue their journey up or down the Dempster Highway.
This is our living story.
Now is the time.
I make people believe that impossible things are possible.
Looking for stories about Indigenous peoples from across the country?
We know where you can find them.
Zinez Hotier, my name is Edzi Ulevrin, and I'm Tahltan Nation and Taku River Tlingit First Nation.
CBC Indigenous.
My name is Brett Forster, and I'm from the Chippewas of Kettle and Stony Point First Nation.
Creative.
Engaging.
Informative.
Grounded in First Nation.
Métis.
And Inuit communities.
You're back.
I'm back. Anything else going on?
Mom? Nope. Where have you been for the past 15 years?
On the run. You are done with all the crime, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were going to steal us a diamond. Are you going to be able to keep it together on this one?
I am nothing if not profesh.
Don't make me use this.
Hi.
This is Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
Jessica, she seems great.
We should all go out sometime.
I would love that.
Wild Card on CBC Gem.
You know what they say, Crabtree? Happy wife, happy life.
What have you done?
Seems the city of Toronto has a paid killer on the books.
In order to solve a crime, we are going to need to commit one.
Local news is in decline, and this is bad news for all of us. That's why CBC News is putting more journalists in more places across Canada, because local news is big news.
Researchers and Inuvialuit leaders have launched a website. It explores Inuvialuit history and way of life. The CBC's Des Loreen spoke to some of the organizers today in Inuvik about how the site will be used.
We have lots of resources all around the room if you're interested.
The Inuvialuit Living History website is now online and live for visitors. A launch party was held today in Inuvik to celebrate the milestone. The research team is excited to show their work to locals across the region.
So we're just here to celebrate everybody's hard work. It started way back in 2010. This phase of the project has been going for 9 years. 9 years of love and labor putting this website together, and we just can't wait to share it with the world.
The new website is a collection of photos and interviews gathered from across Canada. The team hopes to bring the website into local schools to teach Inuvialuit history.
So that site and those collections will get migrated over to sort of make it a mega site, and then a teacher's guide will be coming forth. So we're just getting started on that.
More data is being built into the website, and locals are encouraged to reach out to add to the collection. Des Loreen, CBC News, Inuvik.
The largest slow pitch tournament in the Yukon begins this evening. The Dust Ball tournament has been played in Whitehorse for more than 4 decades. 66 teams from across the Yukon, Alaska, BC, and Alberta have signed up to play. Now, ahead of the first pitch, staff have been hard at work prepping the fields. And as George Moratis shows us, that's no easy task.
Before the first pitch, hit, or home run, this has been on the field, prepping the diamonds for the dozens of Dust Ball games.
Yeah, this is Dust Ball Eve. It's definitely a crazy day.
Sarah Walls is overseeing the groundwork. She's also behind the wheel, doing her best to get these fields in the best shape possible.
We're down at Robert Service right now, just trying to put some elbow grease into these fields. It's always not the greatest spot to play, so we are doing our best to make it a little bit better because we've got a full slate of games down here.
Walls isn't working alone. Joining her, a small but mighty grounds crew, for some whom it's their first job.
Just like raking and getting all like the weeds out, I guess.
Is it fun, or how are you feeling about it?
It's fine, I guess. It's raking weeds.
We've been out here pretty much since last week, just trying to get the field already. We had actually kind of a problem with the weeds that started overgrowing here, so we had to try out different techniques to try to get them all out.
Now, I heard that a blowtorch might have been involved in some of the work.
Yes, there was. That was on Monday. Sarah and Maddie, our two bosses, they had huge propane tanks in the back of a wagon just going by blowtorching each weed, which it was going to probably take us, if they kept on doing that, probably like 3 or 4 months. So we kind of just gave up on that idea.
Eventually, they settled on this method. Walls says the extra work and troubleshooting is well worth it.
I think it's kind of just like an integral part of the summer here in Whitehorse. This is the 44th annual Dust Ball, so it's been going on for a long time. People always get excited about it. We get a lot of returning teams from out of territory. It's kind of just the biggest slow pitch tournament north of 60, so draws a crowd. We put in some crazy hours this week leading up to Dust Ball. You don't want to disappoint the folks that have been coming for years.
Or tournament rookies like Linnea Caldwell, another groundskeeper. She's lacing up for her first Dust Ball.
Pretty excited. Whether we have our games down here or up at the center, I don't care. I know that love and effort were put into all the fields being maintained, so yeah.
Dust Ball opens Thursday evening with the finals set for Sunday afternoon. George Moratis, CBC News, Whitehorse.
Tech giant Meta says it's investing billions to build a new AI data center near Edmonton. The project is billed as historic, promising big economic benefits. But as Ruxar Ali shows us, there are concerns about its energy consumption.
This Alberta county, less than an hour outside Edmonton, soon to be home to a massive AI data center.
This is one of the largest private sector investments in Canadian history.
It will be the first data center in the country for tech giant Meta, the parent company of Facebook. It's an investment of more than $13 billion. The 1 gigawatt center will be Meta's largest outside the U.S.
This is a big deal because it's one of the world's largest technology companies with real serious compute needs picking a Canadian site. And certainly that's going to be noticed by everyone else who is that scale.
But in towns near the future site, residents have mixed feelings.
I just don't know about the impact. Water impact is the big one.
If it does create jobs for the younger people, and if it helps whoever, as long as it's helpful and not harmful.
Meta says the data center will create more than 3,000 construction jobs and will use little water in a closed-loop cooling system. The province has been actively trying to attract investment from big tech companies like Meta. The project will run on both the province's grid and eventually a new $4.6 billion natural gas plant built to support it.
We're proud that the Sturgeon Data Center's electricity use will be matched with 100% clean and renewable energy.
But Pembina Institute, a clean energy think tank, says it won't be so simple.
The challenge that they'll have going forward is, can that be done in Alberta? As of today and the announcements that we've seen over the past week, there's a lot of questions remaining and a lot of concerns that we have.
As data center construction booms across Canada, opposition grows, with protests in Canadian cities big and small. Hamilton recently imposed a data center moratorium, and Manitoba rejected a huge proposal last month. As for Meta's center, it's expected to take years before it's up and running. Ruxara Lee, CBC News, Calgary.
Western Europe remains in the grip of brutally hot weather, causing more misery, more deaths, and more wildfires. It's the region's third major heat wave in the past 6 weeks, and climate scientists have now confirmed the extreme temperatures have smashed records. Ross Cullen has the details from Paris.
Well, it's another day of very warm temperatures here in France on Thursday. Highs of 41 degrees Celsius in the south of the country, mid-30s here in Paris, and the French Weather Service saying that the current heat wave is going to continue until the middle of next week. We've had extreme high temperatures in July, extreme high temperatures in May, but it was June that was the focus of the latest report from the EU's Climate Centre, the Copernicus Centre, saying that it was the hottest June on record in Western Europe, the second hottest June on record globally, with temperatures way above average. They also went into detail about the sea ice in the Arctic Ocean, saying that it is below the average of where it should be for this time of year. River flow is also below average. We've seen a widespread drought in many countries in Europe. Also, the outbreak of several wildfires in Spain and in France. All of this showing that it's just another example of the increase in extreme weather, the increase in summer heat waves that experts say is an example of climate change. Ross Cullen for CBC News, Paris.
And that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, go to cbc.ca/north. Thank you for watching. Before we go, today is Nunavut Day. Celebrations have been taking place across the territory, and we leave you tonight with video from the festivities in Iqaluit. I'm Megan Roberts. Have a great evening.